Fellow Nigerians, it is with great pleasure I bring to you the leaders you are hoping will take over power and set up an organized society for you. I laugh in English. Now, for those of you who are not aware, this whole fight is for the soul of the People's Democratic Party. And many believe, allegedly, that the fight is between the FCT Minister WIKE and Governor FUBARA of Rivers State. And what is the grand aim of this whole fight? For the commonwealth of the people of Rivers State. Yes, somebody may be asking me how. Now, the factional leadership of the People's Democratic Party that is loyal to the Federal Capital Territory Minister WIKE is obviously fighting against the factional leadership that is loyal to Governor FUBARA. You would agree with me that just a few days ago, I think that was last week, the leadership of the People's Democratic Party loyal to FUBARA came to pay him a visit. The national leadership loyal to FCT Minister came out and said that that courtesy visit was illegitimate because there was no serious national delegate like the chairman or the secretary as part of the delegates. The delegates were allegedly led by, I think, the trustee or the treasurer. How did this whole fight start? A man by name, Anyanwu, who was the secretary of the People's Democratic Party National, decided to go and contest for governorship in his state. And what did he do? He believed that if he does not get the governorship ambition, he was going to come back and take over the secretary position of the People's Democratic Party. But no, a new leadership emerged and took him to court. I think that was about 1 week ago when the court declared that he was no longer the secretary of the People's Democratic Party. I believe he went and appealed the judgment. That is what is leading to the fracas in the People's Democratic Party. Now, I'd like you to listen to him why he gives his own take about the story before I come back to give you my own deep thoughts about it.
I indicated interest to run for the governorship of my state. And I wrote to the party officially that I will be absent a few 3 months and asked my deputy to hold brief for me, which is the normal thing. October, the former National Working Committee, the National Vice Chairman, Southeast, Chief Aliodefa, went and connived to remove me as National Secretary.
The meeting, lasting over 4 hours, ended with a vote of confidence in Anyanwu, reaffirming his stance as the legitimate National Secretary. The gathering also resolved to replace Ali Odefa as Southeast Vice Chairman, with Chidiebere Goodluck nominated to complete his tenure.
I was elected through convention, and it's quite explicit that it's only through convention that I can be removed. When this case came up, it was a zonal caucus meeting in Southeast. I was there present. Most of us were there, even the zonal officers. And I was in the high table when they brought up this matter. I said that our national secretary must resign immediately. If you remember those who were in that meeting, I was the first person that spoke in that meeting. Ali Odefa, our vice chairman then, as he then was, because the court has said he's no longer the vice chairman, he was seated by my side. When the matter was raised, I was the first person that spoke. I expressly told them what is the position, that the national secretary cannot resign except he assumes office. And I stated this precedent, which I have narrated to you people. At the end of the day, I was even telling them that there's a process of the court.
Now, before you begin to rush down to the comment section, I want to ask you a question. How different are you from these guys? Because a wise one once said that our leaders are a reflection of who we truly are. Now, this whole People's Democratic Party fracas has raised more questions than answers. The first of them is that, what does the Constitution of the People's Democratic Party stipulate about a national delegate that is about to leave his position, go and contest for governorship, and expect that if he doesn't win, he was going to come back and take over the position he was holding before he left? Another pertinent question that most Nigerians are asking is simple. What is the outcome of the last court judgment between these two factions? Another last question people are asking is, what does the Constitution, which is the ground norm of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, state about a person who wants to leave his position and go and contest for another position. If he doesn't win, he wants to come back and take over the position. This is exactly what's happening in our politics. Politicians want to hold their position believing that there could be a lacuna there. It happened in the Senate. A lot of senators want to leave their position. They want to go and contest for governorship, and they believe that if they don't get it, they can come back and take over the power. But my question is, how legitimate does that sound? How possible is it that there will be a lacuna or a vacancy within the period where you're going to contest? Because it is believed that when you're going to contest, you prefer your manifesto, you should be all busy running around elections. And if you don't win, you want to come back and take over the position. That is about what exactly is happening in the National Secretariat of the People's Democratic Party. I'd like you to do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section, and we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank TV. See you on our next video.